Hey everybody, so today I'm going to talk about rigorous honesty. And in thinking about it, I was incapable of just being honest, when I was out there, not only my first time, but also the second time. People would accuse me of being an alcoholic at the very first time that I was drinking alcoholically, and I would say, no, I'm not. And I wasn't being honest with myself. Or the second time out there, I was drinking and doing drugs, and my mother was adamant that I was doing both of those, and I would deny it, including, when I was on drugs one time, I called the cops on them to give me back my keys when they took them, and I have a video posted about that. Or, the vodka bottle was filled with water, Lauren, are you drinking? And I would say no. So it's been a program of rigorous honesty that I'm learning, and how to be truthful. Even when people today ask me how I'm doing, I only really talk about how I'm truly doing, most often with people in the program. The reason is, at the very beginning, I was rigorously honest with my family, and I would just stir up all kinds of emotions with them, where they would be afraid that I was drinking or drugging, or going to drink or drug again based on what I'm going through. So I've learned to kind of gate it, but I'm always rigorously honest with the people in the program. Additionally, I had to be rigorously honest on my 4-step, looking back at the things that I was fearful of, the things that I was angry about, the things that I had a lot of shame-based experiences, like I am a bad person. I had to talk about it, and I had to tell the truth of the things the shenanigans that I pulled. These days, I am rigorously honest, but at the very beginning, I would automatically lie about stuff, and I would have to follow that up with, oop, that's not the truth. Or my first sponsor accused me of sins of omission, where I wasn't not being rigorously honest. I was just gatekeeping stuff and not telling her the truth about stuff, and telling her the full truth about things, where I would hold back and ultimately get busted, and I was accused of sins of omission, which is also dishonesty. So these days, I'm much better about honesty. I can tell it in my gut, where I don't lie because I don't like the way I feel when I lie. But it was definitely a learning curve of how to be rigorously honest. But I am these days, because my secrets will keep me sick, as will my lies. So doing much better, but it was a journey to get here. So thanks.